Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Back in the midst of ancient time, when Nicola Sturgeon was still the First Minister, she had the bright idea of creating what was, in her mind, destined to be the Scottish National Bank. She called it the Scottish National Investment Bank, but it was destined, of course, to be the Central Bank of Scotland once independence had been achieved. Oh dear, what a shame. How sad, because nothing like that is ever going to happen. And because of that, it was so badly set up that it's never made money. In fact, quite the opposite. It's made a loss every year it's ever existed. It's not fit for purpose. And that can be attested by the fact that they're now looking for its third new boss in just 4 years. Nobody wants to stay there. It seems to be the death knell of bankers' careers. They think, oh, that's nice, become a chairman of the Scottish National Investment Bank. Ho hum, that'd be a nice little thing on my CV. Till they get there, realise what an absolute mess it's in, and then run to the hills as quickly as possible. It's a bankrupt bank, if such a thing could be described. It's loss-making in the extreme, and it needs to be constantly propped up with public money. Really, the best thing to do is not hire a fourth or a third leader of this bank, rather. Just put the bank down, let it go, put it out to pasture, close it down and save the money. It's never going to be the National Bank of Scotland because Scotland's never going to be independent. It's been hanging around like, a spectre at the feast, really, since 2020. And of course, it's failing to fulfill its purpose as even an investment bank in Scotland. It virtually hasn't invested in anything. And yet here we are, looking again. Another one bites the dust. And they're going to struggle, I think, to find anyone desperate enough to take the job on. And who can blame them? It really is an albatross round the neck. But I'm sure they'll find someone suitably daft enough to do it. Maybe promise them something in return, other than just the salary, of course, which apparently is quite substantial. But, it got involved in the DRS, for example. How'd that work out? I think that was rather embarrassing for it. It was used to, I'm going to use the word launder money, but not in that respect. It wasn't, I don't think, illegal, but it was just a bit shady, as it did the whole thing with the ferries. You see, this is the SNP's way of moving money around without too much scrutiny. They can distance themselves from it, you see. It's not them moving the money, it's the bank. Therefore, they can wash their lily white hands. Meanwhile, the bank collapses and you need to go and get another chairman. Do we expect anything else? Thanks very much. Bye.